Yo, Chomi, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. When it starts, it goes to the middle, it goes to the end, and it goes back to the beginning. It's not stopping. South African celebrities are out here giving us all the scoop. Why are you guys giving us the scoop to talk about? And the next thing, you don't want us to talk about you when things are getting intense. But we want this gossip. Keep on coming, gossip, keep on coming, keep on giving us, keep on blessing us with all that gossip. Anyway, Dumela Chomi, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning savvy, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. It is Monday and I'm feeling like salty. I'm feeling like... So on this video, I'm going to be talking about MacG, I'm going to be talking about Hotel Small, Rosie Mutene, and the whole shenanigan, man. Rosie Mutene is the main character in the whole story that I'm going to be talking about today on this video. But before we jump into it, please do go follow me on Instagram. It is at Queen Natasha _ official, at Queen Natasha _ official. Make sure that you knock over there and say, Chomi, ngisenkhona, ngivulele, ngiphume ivulisina. Let's get into this video. So Rosie Mutene is suing everybody, everything in front of her and say, Jonka, you're going to pay me. I'm going to steal. I'm going to make sure that I take even your children's bicycle. I'm kidding. Rosie Mutene is an actor or actress who was popular, or who is popularly known for her character on Generations. You remember the way back before it became the legacy and what and all of that nonsense. Rosie Mutene was an actress over there, and she did a couple of movies or soapies and all of those things. And on television. So she is kind of big deal on television. She is a good actress, but anyway, this is not about her having a good career when it comes to acting and all of those things. It is about her suing Tall as Mo, suing MacG, and also to sprinkle the matters and sprinkle all the saltiness and everything. The MacG co-host, who is that guy? How can I forget this guy, Betong? How can I forget this guy? But anyway, let's move on. The co-host, MacG. That's what we're going to do now here. It is the co-host MacG. But anyway, you remember that the first interview Tall as Mo made after the whole Lerato Muloi shenanigan and all of those things was on MacG's podcast. That was in 2022, right? And let me tell you that Tall as Mo didn't hold back. He was going all nuts and all crazy. Let me tell you something that people don't really understand. There's some people who really don't understand. Sometimes when you know you are actually guilty of something, you become that wretched and that crazy person and trying to control how people view you and trying to control how people are actually reacting around you. You know that outburst that he always does, that thing that he goes crazy, shut the fuck up, man, and all of those things. I'm not saying he did something out there, but I'm saying I see someone guilty. And I'm not saying Lerato Muloi is right and all of those things, but there's something somewhere, somehow. You remember that Lerato Muloi is not the only person who actually allegedly was art by him. But anyway, it is not about that. So Tall as Mo was talking about how everybody was doing this, I believe her, and all of those things, the activists and all of those things, and he did not hold back. He was going all nuts. Abontikimazwai was thrown in there. Another person that was thrown in was Rosie Mutene, and he went as far as making remarks such as Mwana Satani, which is Rosie Mutene Kabutu or that black lady or something like that. And also another remark that he made was cool beans. So the devil's child or Lucifer's child and cool beans. And he also went as far as calling Rosie Mutene a bitch, right? I might be wrong. You know what? I didn't even go back and watch this video, because I did watch it throughout at the beginning when it was televised. And by the time that I was actually thinking of doing this video, I said I'm not going back and watch that video, because that video was very cringy for me. As much as he was telling his story and all of those things, but it was super cringy that I don't want to go back and watch it. So Rosie Mutene sues wonke umtu, like sues wonke umtu. I'm gonna put it, why is she suing them? Firstly, let's start with Tall Esmo. Tall Esmo called her bitch, called her cool beans, called her all sorts of names, including the Mwanawa Satan, which is the devil's child, right? So Rosie Mutene feels like these were defamatory things that were said on that podcast and derogatory. So I do understand, actually I do understand when it comes to all those sort of things, and I'm not gonna say I don't understand anything at all. We react to things differently, and if Rosie Mutene says that, you know what, these are defamatory towards me, you actually like you actually you tarnishing my name to the point that there will be no credibility when I'm standing there. And she also says that because obviously you remember that Tolesmo said Rosie Mutene was the one who was persuading the NPA to prosecute him. Like it felt like it was Rosie Mutene's call that Tall Esmo needs to be prosecuted for the rape of Lerato, right? And he went on as far as saying that Rosie Mutene kept on going, kept on calling, kept on doing things, kept on and pushing the NPA to actually prosecute Tall Esmo. But then the Rosie Mutene says that she has no links with NPA. NPA doesn't do any job, their job, or doesn't really basing their own work on her. She doesn't work with them. She has never worked with them. So that means Mo was talking nonsense to us. That's what I'm getting, right? That's what I'm getting. She says that she doesn't work with the NPA. She has no powers to push NPA to prosecute anyone, right? That's what she's saying. Allegedly, that's what she's saying, right? So this is what she wants. She wants Utolesmo to apologize online, right? Apologize online, make a video, apologize. And she even, if you go to Shwashui, she even has a mock-up like what they should say on these apologies. Both Tolesmo and MacG and MacG's co-host, right? So she wants that apology from Tolesmo, and also she wants 200,000 rands, and also on top of it she wants the apology from MacG and Phenduka. Yes, the co-host Phenduka. She wants the apology from Phenduka as well as MacG. And it has to be on the podcast. It has to be televised on the podcast for 30 days after it is posted on that podcast. Why are they getting sued? It is because they actually televised, or they uploaded the video without researching on the things that were said on that podcast, without making sure that everything that was said on that podcast is in line with how you should be saying things on the public domain or the public platform. So that's what she is getting. That's what the chillers are getting sued, or the MacG podcast is getting sued as well, or dragged into the whole mess of Tol Esmo. I don't find it fair because unless if Tol Esmo and his co-host Sol Phenduka had something to add on top of everything that was said by Tol Esmo. But on my side, when I was watching, Tol Esmo was making all those accusations and everything that he was saying, it was his own words. I'm not saying MacG and Sol Phenduka are perfect, because they were there chuckling and laughing and having fun with the whole thing when Abo Rosie Mutene were called Ngwana Satani and all of those things, you know. But I'm saying that it might be too harsh and too dramatic that she is gunning for the two as well. I mean, if they want to get done with this and move on, I think they should just make their apology, put the actual apology video, and move on with the whole thing. And then Tol Esmo can deal with his own shenanigans, because that guy is mad as fuck, and you just don't want that guy to be around you, because I have a feeling that guy is going crazy. I've got a feeling that that guy needs help. He doesn't need any and stuff like that. He just needs help, because something is wrong, something is going on. Okay, but anyway, thank you so much for watching till this far. Please do me a favor, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like this video, go on Instagram and follow me. It is at Queen Natasha _official. What do you think about Rosie Mutene suing everything? I wish I don't get sued as well. Thank you so much and have a fantastic one. Peace out.